Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? You're wrong if you think my collection's complete. I spend too much money. Anywhoozits, let's look at pretty things. All of this stuff is stuff that I have bought or have been gifted. None of this is my heirloom jewelry. I surprisingly have a lot of that, more than I thought, so that'll be a separate video. Haha. Going in no real order because I can't be bothered to come up with an order. We have this bracelet made out of butterfly wings. Says something there. Made in Brazil. Ignore the clamoring behind the screen. Also, I have glue on my nails because I wore press-ons. Ignore that. This little watch pin. I wish the back showed when you wore it because it's supposed to hang like that, but the back is so pretty. Like, why can't that be the front? Like, I understand, like, you gotta see the clock, but, you know, beauty over function. That's how my mind works. Then we got, I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be, other than a tiny sword, because it's not like a brooch or anything. Maybe it's a charm, but it's kind of pointy. I don't know. But it's neat. Someone put a lot of effort into that. Found it at an antique mall. I'm like, I don't need it, but I want it, so it's mine now. And in the same vein, we have these. Please focus on her tiny little face. It's a little cameo of a lady. I'm not sure if this is a hat pin or like a tie tack situation, but it's really pretty. And I'm a sucker for cameos, so if I can get them for cheap, I will always. This one's really neat too. It's just pretty. This one might be a hat pin. It's quite a bit longer. I'm not sure how long hat pins are supposed to be to qualify to be hat pins. I think it's just, if it goes in your hat, it's a hat pin. Who am I to judge them for what they choose to stick in their hats? But it's pretty. And then this one, I'm also not entirely sure how this is supposed to work, because it's just a sword with a locket attached. And the sword comes out of its sheath, if I can do it without stabbing myself. So I'm not sure how this is supposed to be worn. If it's supposed to be worn, please get in there without stabbing me. Please. But it's really neat. I like the little, if I can open it. Please. Thank you. Tiny little locket, please focus. Yeah. Cute. And, well, these I didn't purchase in particular. I got them in like a flat of jewelry that was selling as a lot. And I think they're really neat. I am not Catholic, but they're really neat. I don't know. I don't think I should keep them, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give them to somebody who would actually know what these things are. This, like, it looks like a rosary, but I think it's entirely too small to be a rosary. I'm not sure what the qualifications are. But, you know, if you are a Catholic, do appear in the comments and tell me if this is like a technical term other than rosary. I don't know. I just live here. This one is a pin. Betty Boop. Not sure how old it is, but the enamel is very yellow. It's got a little pin. I just like Betty Boop. I just think she's cute. Doesn't look like she's wearing a top in this, but you know what? Good for her. This, it's not technically jewelry, but it's an accessory, so I guess you could wear it like that. But it's little glasses. They're so pretty. Got them on a estate sale. That was entirely outside, so it was like a garage sale, but bougier. Got the initials on it. It's so pretty. I love Art Nouveau so much. Ugh. Ugh. I'm unworthy. Then I got this locket at an antique mall. Got the flowers on it. I have a mild obsession with lockets. And by mild, I mean it might be a problem. But it still has the little frames in there. And the little, what do you call the loop that makes it go on the chain? I don't know. But the little, whatchamacallit, fleur-de-lis? I don't know, I'm not French. Someone school me in the comments on how that's supposed to be pronounced. See, I'm just trying to rage bait people into commenting, maybe. Maybe that's my new thing. I'm just gonna say dumb stuff until people comment. But that's a little pokey bit on the back. I never noticed that before. But it's a little brooch. It's just so pretty, you know? No comments. It's just pretty. Then I have a bunch of rings. I have a hard time finding rings, so when I find them in my size, I just grab them. Look at that. I think it's like they call it like a fire opal or something, but it's glass. They just treat it with something to make it sparkly like that. It's sterling. That's not the ring. That's not the finger I wear it on. Which finger do I wear it on? I can't remember. I think I wear it on that one. My hands are dry, so it's hard to get them on, but it's so pretty. Get off my finger. Why am I trying to get this off through the camera? Anyway. Last one is a similar concept. I'm pretty sure it's just glass. But it's so pretty. And it's sterling. I'm always paranoid about like bending these little arcs. Because it happened there. But it was like that when I got it, I promise. I'm always paranoid about squishing them. But I haven't yet, so knock on wood. We got, it's a mercury dime or a walking Liberty coin. It's been cut up. Someone put a lot of effort into that. They have more patience than I do. This one has a little abalone slice in it. I cannot speak. Very simple, but very pretty. This one's also pretty simple. It's mother of pearl. Get out of here, hair. Clanking and clamoring in the kitchen. But on that. If you can even hear that, I'm not sure how well this thing picks up anything, but look how pretty that is. Not sure what stone it is, if it even is a stone or if it's just glass. I have no idea. I just buy things. It was cheap, so now it is mine. It's very pretty. Get on my hand, please. I'm never quite sure, like, I like my rings to be tighter because I'm always afraid they're gonna come off. But this is the one. I got it as a gift. I tried it on an antique store and the guy was like, oh my gosh, it actually fits you. You can just have that. But I wear it every day because when I don't, bad things happen, which I'm sure is a coincidence, but I'm not taking any chances. I love the little cherry blossoms. Assuming those are cherry blossoms. I don't know flowers. I just live here. And then my little pinky ring. Don't know if you can read the... Hold on, let me find it first. There's a little engraving on the inside. Is it upside down? I can't tell. I think it goes this way, actually. If you can read that, Godspeed. So then I got some bracelets. This one isn't for me, it is for my future child, if I have one. It's a baby bracelet. It's got a little button here. Makes it bigger so you can get it around their little hands. I love the idea of baby jewelry. I obviously wouldn't have them wear it all the time. It's more like a picture thing or a little keepsake. Oh, you can see how crappy my room is right now. Anyway, I think it'd be cute to have like the little initials on it as a keepsake. This is so cute. Then I have this set. These ones I actually wear because they fit me. But they're just really pretty. I think they're gold filled. Not like gold plated. I think it's technical terms. I don't know what gold filled really means. But I have been told that that's what these are. They're so pretty. And they got the, press this in. Get the chain out of the way. So you can get them on your hand. And voila. Have this one. It's a little bit bigger. And it has a space for initials right there. Or I guess whatever engraving you want to put on it. It's so neat. I like little bangles. Are these jungly bangles? What's the definition of a bangle? I don't know. There's this one. This one's nothing special. It's Avon. My mom picked it up for me because I have the matching ring. That was my great-grandma's. But it is Avon. Nothing special. I just think it's neat. This is technically part of my makeup collection. It's a little bracelet. But these have different little things inside of them. This one's got, I think, a lighter. Not entirely sure what that is. This one has a lipstick. And the last one should have a that's the same thing I just opened. Listen. The last one should have a little perfume in it. How delightful. I just think it's so unique. Moving on up, moving on out. It's a little in your hair type thing, I believe. For all I know, this could be some sort of weird fork. But I think it's really neat. I got it for free as a little gift. And it's just so cute. It's a little lady. It's a little lady. And we have hat pins, and you can't see them from this angle. But I'll pull them out. This one's one of my favorites. It's got little danglies on it. If I can move it without stabbing myself. I likey. This one is another one of my favorites. One of my top 3. Got a lady. Sorry to everyone I just offended with that accent. I don't know why it's an impulse. But it is. And this one is another favorite. It's just fancy. Ooh, and then we have little seashell abalone moment. I love seashells. And then the rest of these are kind of plain. I'll show anyway. Just regular hat pins. Then in here, we have one of my holy grails. Victorian hair art pin. That's real human hair in there. It's a little worse for wear, but I'll take what I can get. Then we have the final countdown. Just gonna lift up the whole tripod, it's fine. Some of this is heirloom jewelry. I'll go through it all. Take out the panel. So this is a Victorian moss agate brooch. It's pinned in there and I don't want to take it out, sorry. Okay, tip it. That's a little mother of pearl brooch with an M on it. This, I got it in a flatted jewelry, just like random jewelry bits, and there are tiny little bundles of hair in it. I'm just gonna leave that information there. I have no idea how old it is. And it's not like behind glass or anything, it's just loose bundles of hair in there. So that was fun to open for the first time without warning. We have a little cameo. Like a kite shape's got like a really jacked up pearl, I guess, under there, but who am I to judge a shiny object? This is another little locket. It's kind of broken on the back. I don't know if I can turn it around, but it's got a chip in the back. But it also has hair in it, this time not free range. It's behind glass. This one, I think it was my grandma's or my great-grandma's. It's an Avon ring, nothing too special, but it's pretty. Little cameo ring that I can just slide out. Please focus. Yeah. Pretty, pretty. We know how I feel about cameos. These rings on the side I got from my grandma. I believe they were her mother's. Let me just slide this back. This is a cameo. I think they call it on hob or something when the cameo has jewelry on it. That was a gift from my grandma. It's not old, I don't think. Well, it depends on what your definition of old. She had it made when I was a youth. So it's probably like 10 years old? So not old, but you know. Then we have this beautiful piece of little coral beads. Look at the little lady. This is another ring that my grandma gave me. Cameo, that was my mom's. This is, it came in like a lot of Cracker Jack toys, so I'm not sure if this is also a Cracker Jack toy. I've never seen a skull one before, but who am I to judge? Little cameo ring, little Victorian child's ring, which little baby rings confuse me because they stick everything in their mouths. You'd think they would choke on it, but who am I to judge the Victorians? And this really pretty cameo. It's got the dangly bits. We'll put that back in there. Which way is it supposed to go? It's supposed to go this way, I believe. Huzzah!